Right, hello once again YouTube, and welcome back to some more From the Depths. Yeah, this ship's looking a bit more lively than the last time I saw it. And by the last time I saw it, I'm lying a little bit. I have watched the other people's parts, but yes, this is back to a little co-op build, which you've probably just seen the members of very briefly there, but it's with Aiyonmk3, Dammadok82, and Maxmisty122. We've been building a ship together. This is what we got so far. I ended up doing the hull. Dammadok made us our main cannons. Oh god, I'm trying to remember what order everything happened in. I think Maxmisty did the laser ammunition defense system and a few other internal bits. And I think the secondaries, and then I believe Aiyon did the propulsion. He added in some custom jets. So I built this thing as a hovercraft, but with the propellers I had, yeah, I knew these ones could get a little bit more kick out of them, and they still do seem to be using them for turning. Although the turning ability is not amazing, as is, but they're not enough on their own. So, what I'm going to be doing today is continuing it, because we didn't get it done. Now, we knew we might have to do a second run. I wasn't 100% sure, but I think we eventually agreed on half an hour to... By agreed, I mean I'm not sure what we agreed on, but I think in the end the opinion was that half an hour would be good for continuing our builds on this to try and get it done. What am I going to do this time? Because it has come back around to me. Well, what I'm thinking is... I think turning was something that got said about, so I'll add some basic rudders quickly to the fins. And then I'm going to try and work on decoration and finishing up the deck. Is what I'm thinking. So I'll put in the top layer of the deck itself. I don't know if this armor wants to continue all the way up or whether it's okay leaving it open topped. I'll leave this open top for now and just cover the deck. If someone wants to fill this in quickly, that shouldn't be a long job. But yes, I'll finish the job. Finish the deck, and I'll add in. We'll have a front bridge here, a rear bridge here. There'll be a little mast of both, and I'll add in some detection. We've got some on some of the guns. It's more than capable of picking targets at the moment, but I like to have a nice high detection mast. Yeah, and hopefully that will do. We've got half an hour. Let's start the timer now. Of course, everyone's been building it in their own different ways, or not building it. What do I mean? Everyone's been filming it in their own different ways. I haven't cut down anything. Some people have done like time lapses, like Damma. Some people have just edited bits out, kind of thing. I don't know whether I think that's improved the turning or not. If I add another set to the front, I feel like it wants to turn sharper than it currently is. Probably custom rudders would be the way to go, but again, time limit. And these want to be the other way to get the sharpest possible turn, I think. I feel like these want to be inverted because they're at the other end. No, I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to delete those for now and leave the back ones. Right. Let's get the deck filled in. I'm going to... Okay, well this bit looks like it's alloy, so what I'll do... Oh, how close to these guns can I build? I don't actually know. Let's try that. I'll just double check the guns can still turn. I assume I can build around it apart from those corners. So we'll try that. I need a single block here and then two that way. Yeah. Can the gun still turn? It can. Okay, so that's fine. For those wondering why I haven't had so many videos this week, it literally was a case of like, I didn't have that much recording time on the day I would normally record. And then I was like, okay, it's fine. Charlotte, who was the guest star from the Into the Breach videos, was coming over one day. It'll be cool. We'll record some more stuff. It'll be fun. Well, it would have been, but we didn't get that far because the game has had an update at some point, and they broke the mods. What it also meant, somehow, oh shoot, I got too close to it, was that it broke our save. By it broke our save, I mean it broke the game entirely, and we can't load it. Cool. So yeah, that's great. I can't actually start Into the Breach at the moment. Oh shoot, that I've actually disconnected that bit. Okay, and then there. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we switch to 3s? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, we're good this time. We will have wooden deck in the middle, but we'll fill these bits in with alloy. Right. Our half and half deck here. Again, I'm not so sure whether that armor wants to be continued up. In fact, you know what? I'll continue it upwards. I'll do it. I think we've got time for it. We're only 3 minutes in. Oh god. But I hate when that pattern's not consistent. In fact, can I just take that out now? Yeah. There we go. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. I don't think that single block was a critical component of the ship's defense system. The one block that was important to it. It's interesting where they divided it up here, but I suppose the idea is to segment blasts and things off as to sort of minimise the general damage between internals. I could be completely wrong, and this could be for something entirely unrelated, but I assume this is meant to be totally covered, so I will do that for now. If I'm wrong, someone could feel free to tell me later. I also meant to have this recorded a little earlier, but again, timing is timing. It comes out when it comes out, eh? Speaking of Kerbal Space Program 2, getting real close now. I can't lie that I'm getting a little excited for that. I'll definitely be covering that on the channel once it's out. Right. It is Superstructure time. Let's make use of this little deck well we've already got here. Use this to start it. I guess this would be quite a wide superstructure. Let's start it in the back there. In fact, I might even go narrower than that because, well, not narrow, but here, and do like that so that we're not blocking the gun turret there any more than we have to. It'll still get in the way a little bit, but okay, it's got good. Yeah, they've got quite a good arc of fire. It can still fire almost forwards. I can't say I have a particular plan set up for how I want to do this, but right, let's see. Let's have it be 2 layers thick. This bit at least. It's mostly just going to be for looks. Is that taller than the gun turret? No, it wants to be 1 higher. That'll do 2. We'll add in a deck at that point. Internal deck where we control the ship from, not the not that little outside chair on the back. It's cute and it is technically functional, but feels a little exposed. You know, just a tiny bit. Try and make this fairly reinforced. Might also try and sleeken the front of it a tiny bit. Tiny bit square at the moment for bridge. What am I going to the back for? Get rid of that chair. That was it. We'll get rid of those for now. Again, we'll shift them to the inside. Maybe I could turn it into a little fly bridge if I have time. Okay. But yeah, why not? Bunch of chairs. We'll have a driver and a couple of gunners. Should be able to reach both from in there. Yep. Right. Just realised I can't use modded blocks. I was about to chuck on some of those nice modded windows, and I'm like, wait, no, I don't know that everyone actually has those. I probably better not do that. I'll do 2 meters of glass. And we'll add a bit of reinforcing with other materials, or at least visually look like reinforcing anyway. In fact, I might just try to add some reinforced columns on the inside, maybe. That might be a better way to do it. Again, I'm decided to focus mostly on visuals for today. So honestly, I reckon these guys could probably do a better job than me at the functional components. I've been very impressed by how well everyone's handled the components, despite having a slightly jank hull. I have to admit, I'm very impressed by the propulsion. I was not 100% sure. I know it should be doable to get it moving, but I'm not amazing at hydrofoils, so I like seeing them. So I build it like well, I built it as one, but I'm not amazing at them myself, I have to be honest. I mean, you guys have seen my videos, I'm not amazing at the game in general. I'm alright. I can play it. But what I might even do is, for this particular one, yeah. I'll do the same thing here. Here as well, actually. Yeah, it looks alright. Interesting looking bridge. In fact, hang on, get rid of those two. Let's actually add a physical one up to here. Oh no, because there's glass there. Right, yeah, that'll have to be like that. And we will actually add a couple of little secondary weapons up here as well. Actually, no, that's probably a bad idea, right? Because that'll draw... No, we could have them, but we don't want to put them inside the bridge, that's it, because otherwise we'll draw fire to the actual bridge platform itself, or to the bridge windows itself, I should say. Still get a little bit of that, but in truth, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now we've been using the simple AA, so I'll stick with that. The base game stuff. Drift cleanse up bit. Deco in the gaps in those in a sec. Physical where we can, but the other thing I should probably add is a few repair bots on the ship, because it doesn't have any at the moment, and I feel like it ought to have at least a few. It's what I usually do for sort of defenses, right? Right, let's add that quickly. Let's add. I tell you what, let's add those. I don't believe actually being physically blocked in matters for repair bots anymore, so we add those inside those funky little triangles. It should be really hard to hit, right? Don't go too mad, but we'll have, say, 3 there. Yeah, we'll have another 3 here on each side. There you go, that should give the ship a bit of self-repair capability. Let's add like a second raised bit that's like another sort of enterable bridge of some sort, and then we'll add the mast on top of that. I'll reinforce this back section with deco to make it look as if it's actually holding up some weight, or at least, or even physical. That'll do too. Because we'll put it on the back of that. Right. What we'll go for this one, we'll actually go completely sloped front. Quite a stern looking bridge, but I think it just about works. Could even set this up as a little bit almost submarine conning tower looking. Tell you what, yeah, why not? We'll do that. It's going to have the Brit Caesar's is going to have the mast on it anyway. Actually, no, let's do that as a tall mast, I know, but that's how I tend to build them. Right. We're still sitting quite level in the water, so it's probably fine. Not wedge, flipping triangle corner. I assume there's a wireless transmitter on the AI. We'll find out in a moment. Is there? Yes. Good. Okay. So we'll build this. Some radar trackers. Well, that's some 360s. Sorry, I was thinking in my head for a moment there and realizing you guys can't hear me. That's fine. And we'll have some camera trackers as well. As I say, I don't want to go too crazy because we'll actually lose detection ability, but general processing card. We'll have one up here. We'll build over this, but gives the ship a little bit more visual ID capability up here, and then we'll armor this up a bit. By armor, I mean it'll only be light alloy, but it's fine. This is going to be relying primarily on just being a smallish target and not getting hit. And being quite up and out of the way, so even if it does get targeted, it's hopefully just wasting fire from other things. I tell you what we should put on it though, and I don't think it actually need to be here, but one thing I don't know that we have a huge amount of is munition warners, so I'm actually going to put some on the mast itself, and also some lower down too. I don't believe they use detection power, so it won't hurt to have the redundancy. No, it doesn't look like they do. Okay, and then let's also cover that up at least a little bit. Do I think that alloy plate will stop anything serious? God, no. But, again, it is something. And we're trying to make this look a little nicer. So, yeah, so we have a mast. That bridge looks alright. It's not super amazing looking, but I think it's alright. This second one will be more of... Oh, tell you what we should do, actually. We should add some... even if there's nothing to see inside... Decoration. We can still use the base game decorations. Let's add a couple of portholes at this sort of level as well. Getting the main thing I want to see with this one though is mostly just getting the deck sealed, which I think it is now. I don't believe I've got any more. No, we're good. Okay. Put this in the space between the guns. Let's go preemptively make some porthole space this time. I usually forget to do when I'm building these. We will store armor behind it, like with before, even if there's not necessarily anything in here. Maybe I'll tell you what I'll put in here. I'll put in a little bit of resource storage, because I think that was something that was brought up that we didn't know we had a lot of. How we did from cost. We're still fine. Loads of cost left. Someone else can easily put in another weapon system or something. Yeah, let's put a couple of... Oh. Let me take a look at those where I can see where they are. Let's put a couple of storage boxes in. Well, let's just fill it. They don't make the ship much more expensive on their own. It's only potential costs, so we have a budget of $500,000. What was what we agreed on at the start. What we're going to do on the back of here is merge this directly into a funnel. Because of course, even if it's not actually exhaust from the ship, and of course you can actually rig those up with steam engines. I want it to at least look like it's got something in it that's powering it, and of course it's the petrol engines. You can hear those whining away. Not petrol engines, what do you call them? Fuel engines? Fuel engines, I think they're called in this. I'm genuinely forgetting. I must not have played a lot of From the Depths recently, because I genuinely can't remember. I will have a look in a sec, because that's actually bugging me that I can't remember that. But yes, sorry if I'm a little bit quiet with this one. I'm mostly just thinking, how do I make this look good? Let's actually cap this off a little bit as well at the top. Oh, shoot, that should probably be it's what, 13 minutes. I don't have to hurry too much just yet, but I am getting through my time. Check I'm actually recording, because that would be a little bit awkward if I've been talking to nobody this whole time. In which case, hello nobody, how are you? Right, decorations. But no, it looks like we're okay. If you're seeing this, assume I've gone nuts. No, not actually what I mean, but... yeah, we'll say 15 for those two. 3. And we will add some extra decorations around that, but we'll also add a little bit of a... We'll add a little anti-air platform, because these were a thing you got on ships. So a little raised platform that was just mostly there just to hold a couple of anti-aircraft guns, which is what we'll do, exactly what we'll do on this one. Because of course we did add a few at the other end of the ship as well. I need to get rid of that block, because there needs to be a... I actually started to think I like having connection rules turned off. And it wasn't really something I used to do, but I believe one of the other people who's building on it said about it, and it's like, oh, actually, it is quite nice not having them to You accidentally drop things off your boat. And as before, let's do the same. A little bit of a thin platform around them, although we'll... no, we'll do it like that. Yeah, okay. And we'll... actually, no, that one doesn't need to be like that. These ones do. We'll actually connect it to the funnel. Right. We are improving our... I suppose technically I am doing a small weapons edition then, I suppose, actually, now I think about it, adding those secondaries. Do they add a lot? No. But they do add a tiny bit of firepower, and in large numbers, actually, the simple weapons are not too bad. Or even just against light targets. Because they are still anti-aircraft weapons, they do still have, like, exploding rounds and everything, I believe. But let's... Is this a little bit low compared to that platform? Hmm. You know what I might do, actually? I might... Let's do what I was originally thinking. We'll put this up to 3, and then we'll put a stripe on it. We're going to all end up painting them different colours, but if I do this like this specifically, then you can put a... the others can put a bit of a band around the turret, maybe, if they want to. Around the turret? The smokestack, even. .1. Let's reduce the gravity on them a bit as well. Let's just move them up, actually. They don't look quite right there. If I do this bit in like a black, alpha 1, but everything else is 0. And go whip. Hey, there we go. Actually do 5 for a little bit smaller, 3. It's a little bit sooty, but let's just do 1, I think. I think 1's fine with these. They do put out quite a lot of actual smoke. Yeah, that doesn't... It still kind of looks like there's 2 sources of it. That's kind of weird, but... Oh well. Right. We do want those little decorations as well, little decorated bits, so let's quickly try and throw what ones of those we can on. Is it raining or not? How do I normally do ladders? There is just a ladder. Okay. We're on small decorations now. We're a little short on time now. And we'll also add a fuel engine. It is fuel engines. I wasn't going mad. I do often sometimes have these little sub pipes going up the main one. I don't know what they're for. Some actual ship buff can give you a hand there, maybe, but... What else would we have time to add? Anchor, I don't know where an anchor would look right on this. Let's have a quick look at decorations, see what we could add. We could always do some chains or something. Oh, brain, what would be good? We might actually just do an anchor, yeah. Not quite sure on this one, but... Let's put the small chain. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Actually, I'll leave the main anchor as black. Obviously, that is... you do tend to end up painted. Actually, are they normally black or are they normally silver? I can't remember, but anyway, we'll add the anchor. Ports there. We'll add... it's not, they should be closer to the nose, probably, but it's fine. Okay, well, we'll add a bit of railings. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Now my brain finally catches up with me. I knew there was something. We'll see if we can quickly get railings around the edge of the ship. Still got 8 minutes left. I reckon we'll have time to finish them. Oh, why doesn't that fit there? Oh. Wrong way around. Alright, we'll deco them on. It doesn't like them. It might be because of the gun turret there and being slightly in the way. I like having them physical where I can, because then they actually potentially can take a hit, but there's no point getting in the way of the functionality of the ship when everyone's worked so hard to make it work well. I mean, yeah, we are a little bit by limiting some of the gun angles, but come on, there's some attention must be paid to aesthetics. 3. Yep. there. Okay, we should, if I can get back to recording tomorrow, which I believe I will. I don't believe tomorrow's going to be yet another interrupted day of recording. We should be some more From the Depths to come out, so we should be back to Tank Campaign. What has happened here? AI physical connector. Oh, this is the bit where he said he'd messed up on the mirror mode. What can I? What was in this space that I can't? I'm sorry? There's an alloy beam here, apparently. I can't see it. The game seems to think it's there, so I'll deco over the top of it. That's very strange. I don't think that was you with the making a mistake with the decorations. I think something's glitched there. Interesting. Deco that one in. Yeah, there we go. That looks actually quite good. It looks like it's connected, and then this will be 2 meters, and we'll do that there to sort of fill the gap. Just focus on getting these safety railings in around the deck of the ship. It's doing like what, 40 meters a second in a hard turn. You probably don't want to be falling off at that speed. I guess that decoration is purely theoretical. That railing is purely theoretical on a technical level, but it's fine. I don't think we're going to be able to add them up here because of this. Oh, actually, we could do them. We could do them like that. Is that going to look all right? Maybe. Ah, what the heck, we'll do it. Actually, I've just thought of another little thing I could add as well for sake of the visuals. In fact, there's 2 things, potentially. Let's get these in first. Decoing all of these, for those wondering. Oh, I see. He's got to try and... I tell you what, hang on. Let me check this bit. I know one of the previous people built this. I think there's a block that can fill this. Oh, is there not? A 1 to 2 meter transition, right? We put that there. There we go. I'm sure you won't mind me swapping that bit out. I'm going to say I have a feeling there's a bit designed to fill exactly a gap like that. Right. Oh, let's fill this. But first, let's do the other little idea I had, which was... so we've got 4 minutes. We've got a little bit of time. Let's add a staircase. Switchback stairs. The old York's cave. God, that makes me feel old thinking about that one. I haven't seen that one for a while. The old York's cave. Had the switchback stairs. Oh boy. Yeah, anyone remember Shadow of Israfel? Oh man, I missed that series. Kind of a shame they never finished that. I always think back to that one clip where they, like, Simon remembered it. It was like, we did it. We saved Daisy, and Lewis is just like, who? He just totally forgot about it at that point. If that's solid, then we can... Actually, we can just have that be solid straight up and then just... There we go. In fact, let's do... delete all for that bit, and then we'll... Also... We'll go... Where is it? Decorations, railings, 3 meters, 3 minutes left as well, so we're getting through the time. I think we'll be alright still. We do it like that, that's probably the best way. Few meters. I do find railings are a very easy, very effective. I mean, they are easy as well, but a very effective, very easy little way to just add a little bit more reason to the ship. Just that little extra bit of like, oh, they thought about this. They didn't want sailors falling off it, kind of thing. considering my time, but apologies if you guys have not seen me building so much functional stuff than my builds, I suppose, but I figured I might as well do the bits I enjoy, and the bits I enjoy are often, in this case, just sort of the visual stuff. Yeah, that's still 3, and then we're on to 2, I believe, there. Yep. 1. That's the last bit I want to do. I'm going to put that here. Oh, shoot! There was another bit I wanted to do. I'm not going to have time. Well, I'll have to save that for the paint job at the end. I knew there was a little detail I wanted to add. I've totally forgotten about it. Actually, I'll suggest this, because the others might want to build this, because I like this idea. I was going to put a little miniature version of, like, all our channel logos on the 4 fins. Because there's 4 of us building it, after all. I totally forgot! Oh, I meant to start that earlier. Okay, no, it's fine. I'll leave that one out there for you guys. If one of you guys wants to build that, we can, or we could maybe do that as part of our painting. I wanted to add a little crest type thing. Yeah, why not? We'll make it out of heavy armor. Little winged crest type thing. Actually, yeah, if I do a little... That looks like a little bird, right? A little bit like the seagulls flying around up there. Tiny bit, anyway. I think that's cute. We could potentially do something with those fins. We've got like a few seconds left. Anything obvious that I could add? What have we got here in the random bits? Actually, I'm not so convinced. It might just be a case... Oh, no, I think we're just going to run out of time. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. F12 for screenshot on Steam, isn't it? Okay, get a little shot of that. Well, that's my my second half hour up. As you can see, we're looking a little better now. We've got the little thing on the front. Again, maybe what's a little bit tweaky, but I think that looks like does indeed look a little bit like a bird at least. We've got the railings everywhere. We've got our bridge. Some fairly sturdy looking interior. Visibility's not amazing, but it's mostly still meant to be reinforced. We've got our detection system. There's a little bit more visibility on things. Anchor. We're gonna have to stop at some point. We've got the switchback stairs for going up and down. Yeah, I did leave a gap to get in and out. We've got the rear bridge with some extra AA, and we've got the funnel, of course. And on the rear, I don't know what I'm saying about the rear. I didn't really do anything back here. I added a bit more railing. Oh yeah, we moved the bridge inside. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be passing this back on again. We'll be going in the same order, so I believe it's Dammadok again next. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, where hopefully we'll be back to some slightly more regular episodes for a bit. Goodbye.